Skim it? You haven't read it? Okay, okay. Okay, we can skim it first. So Ragnaros, new hero, right? At the end of your turn, give your left and rightmost minions 4/4. It's a passive that activates after you kill 20 enemy minions. Chat can do the math on how, like, which turn you have usually killed 20 enemy minions. And I guess you would have to consider tokens and death rolls also, right? So I feel like let's talk about him later, right? We just skim it through first. This guy, another new hero. After you play 3 elementals, reduce the cost of upgrading Bob's Tavern by 2. Ragnaros, Tavern Lightning, cost 2. Give a random friendly minion stats equal to your Tavern tier. Al-Akir, the Windlord. Swatting insects, passive. Start of combat, give your leftmost minion Wind Fury, Divine Shield, and Taunt. What? Wait, what if you kill your own minions with Ghoul? Oh my god, that's... Oh, damn, dude. I wonder if that works. wait, what did it say? No, it says kill 20 enemy minions, guys. Enemy minions. Okay. Starting September 28th, it's today, right? Oh, it's fucking... Wait, what? It was yesterday. Okay, so Tavern Pass was reduced yesterday. Alright, elementals will always be available in minion pool. Dude, they should do something, like, there's some stuff they should do, right? Like, pirates are so weird. They should fix pirates. Like, no one cares about pirates. Okay, sell elemental. When you sell this, add 2/2 elemental to your hand. I'll just go through it really fast here, and then we'll go deep. Refreshing anomaly. Your next refresh cost 0. Tier 1, tier 2, 2/2 health. After you play an elemental, give another friendly elemental 1/1. That one is kind of cool, actually. Tier 2. Taunt. After you play an elemental, gain 1 health. Oh, this one is like a worse version of the tier 6 one, right? Tier 3. Battlecry. Add another random elemental to Bob's Tavern and freeze it. So you have to play this at the end of your turn. Because you can't just roll, right? I mean, you can roll, but you will lose your random elemental. Tier 3. Give your other elementals 1/1. Divine Shield, Wind Fury. Crackling Cyclone. 4/1. Tier 4. 6/6 attack. I mean 6/6 in stats. Your minions with Wind Fury have Mega Wind Fury. I don't know if this is good. Like, it feels like this one is gonna die after 2 hits anyway, right? It's not gonna hit 4 times. Yeah. I guess you can give Zap Mega Wind Fury kind of easily. But it will probably die in 2 hits also. But it depends what your opponents have. So 7/3. After this attacks and kills a minion, deal excess damage to a random adjacent minion. That's kind of cool. You just have to not hit. I mean, it has to kill a minion too. That it's, I don't know. I don't feel like it's good. It has to attack and it has to kill. And it's a very high chance that it will go like attack a Divine Shield or not kill, right? So I think they're kind of underwhelming. There's a lot of minions here that are underwhelming, in my opinion. Deadly Spore, 1 attack, 1 health, poisonous. So guys, I was thinking about this one yesterday night before I went to sleep. Deadly Spore. Like, this one is not... This has no tribe. I wonder if just because of that, it has no tribe, it's hard for it to get more health and stuff. Like, Nefarian might actually be good now. It's like a tech, but the thing is, with Nefarian, you F their spores, and your spore gets really good. Because you can start with a spore, like, at 1. Like, at the leftmost position, right? You use your hero power with Nefarian, you have a 1/1 that hits, right? Like they have no divine shields if you're Nefarian. So you F all their deadly spores and your deadly spore is better. So Nefarian could be cool. Just because of this guy. Good with Alakir, yeah. At the end of your turn, give your leftmost minion +1/+1 for each elemental you play this turn. Like this, the basic stats on the elementals aren't that good. Like high attack, low health. I don't know about that. Everything has like 3 health. I guess mechs will own these guys a lot in the beginning. After you play an elemental, elementals in Bob's Tavern have +1 for the rest of the game. So guys, what do you think this is? Like, is this... Like, it gets +1/+1 for every elemental you play, right? So every elemental that you find, like, let's say you have this guy on the board and you play 10 elementals, then every elemental that you find in Bob's Tavern will have +10/+10, right? Or how does it work? Yeah, it works like that. I will see. It could be good. Like the thing is, I think because there's so many like interactions with the elementals that you can like play a lot of elementals, get a lot of free elementals in your hand, and like the cell elemental and stuff like that. There's a lot of like elemental interactions. Like all the units in your tavern might actually get really big. Like faster than your minions on your board. So it could be good. You can think about that more later. Lil Rag. So cute. After you play an elemental, give a random friendly minion stats equal to the elemental's tavern tier. So this one is like super important, right? After you play an elemental, give a random friendly minion stats equal to the elemental's tavern tier. Yeah. Oh, so yeah, Gnome is not an elemental, right? Oh yeah, this one is not elemental either. Majordomo. Wait, what? Well, yeah, we have to look at which ones are actually elementals to make a nice board. Like, so like the goal of this afterwards, after we've gone through everything, we want to have like the perfect board also, right? Let's do that. Let's try to find the perfect board with elementals, of course. Tier 5 with elemental. Battlecry, add another random elemental to your hand. Yeah. Dude, what if you manage to get this and then this again and this again all the time? And if you have Bran on the board, it's gonna be crazy, right? And then you have Lil Rag on the board too. You get 5 stats all the time. It's gonna be crazy, right? Then someone is gonna get it and then it's gonna be on YouTube. Wait, it says another? Add another random. Oh, okay, you can't get this. Okay. Oh, that sucks. You can still get. I guess Cell Elemental is the best thing then. Like the best elemental, I feel like in the end is probably this one, right? Cell Elemental. Like this one has really good combo with everything. Anyways, let's go to the next one. Lieutenant Gar Taunt. After you play an elemental, gain +1 health for each elemental you have. So I don't think this 6-drop is that good. It's just stats, but I mean it's good for just being stats, right? And you don't have to like spend anything for it to be a good minion, but it's not that good because it doesn't have Divine Shield and it's taunted. That's the only reason why it's not that good. I think it's good for... It's really good for just being a cheap unit that is good. You don't have to do anything. It's already good. So yeah. That's a good part. Like with an island, you have to have low HP, you have to have Bran, and then you have to like find buffs for him too. Like this guy, you just put down. If you have some elementals already, then he becomes like a good an island without that much resources. So that's the good part of him. Okay. Tier 6 elemental. 6 attack, 8 health. Taunt, death rattle, summon another random elemental and add a copy of it to your hand. This one is crazy good, right? It's just that it's so slow, like all these elemental stuff, that you get stronger in the future all the time. So, but when you start the ball rolling, then it can get crazy really fast. So yeah, I don't know. Like, it feels like when you go elementals, you definitely have to taunt everything up, because imagine if you have like if you go for like Lich King stuff on this with like Baron or Khadgar and stuff, it's taunted without Divine Shield. If it dies first, there's no space, right? So you have to taunt like everything, and everything else has to die before this guy. Kind of, you know, you need space. So that's the most annoying thing. So it's not that easy to do like Baron stuff with this. Taunt without Divine Shield. I think it has to summon, like the death rattle has to happen, else you cannot get a copy to your hand, right? Because it says summon another random elemental and add a copy of it, but if it doesn't have space, then there's nothing to copy. I don't think we need to make a 8-man lobby and test. We'll see that happen really fast. We don't need to test it. Yeah, it will have space for one. It's just that if you Lich King it with Baron or Khadgar and stuff like that, that's when you don't have space. What if you get use Khadgar? Yeah, if you have space, like the issue is space. It's not really about the other stuff. I think the real issue is space. You can definitely do some weird stuff with this. It's just you need space, and this one doesn't have Divine Shield, so chances that they will die fast. Because the thing is, like the wording says like that it summons another random elemental and then add a copy of it to your hand. If it doesn't have space, like there's nothing it can copy. Like would you just get like random elementals in your hand then? Like, it's so weird. Like they probably should have worded it in another way then, if you didn't need space. Because what if you have this one and then you have Khadgar and Baron, then your whole, like, let's say you go for like the most crazy shit, you go like, or like 2 Khadgars even, and you don't have space, but your whole hand just gets filled up anyway, even if you don't have space. I don't think that's how it's gonna be. I think you need space. Like, what if you have Baron and Khadgar and then your whole hand fills up after this? I think that's just broken. Or like 2 Khadgars. I think you only get a copy of the one that drops. Like you only get a copy of the thing that summons. If it doesn't summon, I don't think you will get your hand full of elementals. You need to have space. 100%. It's clear that it has to be summoned. Yeah, I think it's quite clear. It's too broken if it's not like that. You can fill your hand so easily. Summon another random elemental and add a copy of it to your hand. You don't think it will, like, Khadgar will work? Like, Khadgar summons, like, copies another summon. I don't know. Maybe it will. Maybe it doesn't. No, guys, we're so yeah, chat is a little bit confused here, I think. Let's be clearer. So what we're talking about here right now is if you don't have space on the board. Let's say you have a full board and you have, like, let's say you have a golden Baron and you have a full board. This one dies first. So you will only get 1 elemental on the board. It will only summon 1 elemental, even if you have like Khadgars, even if you have like Golden Baron and everything. It will only summon 1 because you don't have space on the board. Do you still get all of those copies in your hand? Like, that's what we're talking about. Like, of course, if you have space on the board, you would get 2 copies because it happens 2 times if you have a Baron. Like, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about if you can get the ones that you don't have space for. That's what we're talking about. Okay, this rating system, I don't think we need to go through it that much. Let's go deeper into that. Sacred geometry. Look at this.
I think it's time we blow this thing.
So hard.
Get everybody in the stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
No time, chat.